Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Tyler from Valve News Network, and today I'm doing a video as a combination apology and a much larger, more in-depth look at the TF2 beta recreation kind of looking mod, community-made mod for Team Fortress 2 called Team Fortress 2 Classic. Here we go. Now let me start off by saying, yes, I got a few things wrong in the last video I did that is now taken down about Team Fortress 2 Classic, but after talking to the developers and mod creators for this thing, then I have a lot of more information and new information to be able to tell all of you about this fantastic community-made Team Fortress 2 mod. First of all, I just want to get a few things out of the way. One, the mod goals here are to establish a community-made version of Team Fortress 2. This is set to be able to remake or re-envision some old features from previous Team Fortress games that would fit in Team Fortress 2. For example, different maps and game modes. This mod also aims to recreate all of the Team Fortress 2 beta weaponry, for example, the nail gun. And also, this is supposed to be adding new and interesting community-made additions into the game, including game modes, maps, and weaponry. Now, there are some things that are currently in the game, even though it's very, very early in development. Right now, patch 1.8.3 and its hotfix include the following. New weapons including the nail gun and SMG for the scout, the poacher's pride for the sniper, and the cyclops for the demo man. 2 work-in-progress classes, the civilian and deathmatch mercenary. Keep in mind the civilian will only be used in VIP style game modes, and the deathmatch mercenary will only be used in the deathmatch game mode. There is a work-in-progress deathmatch game mode being created as we speak, and right now it is very bare bones. It is very hectic, but over time it will be balanced and retuned to be able to create a brand new Team Fortress 2 deathmatch experience. There is support for up to 4 teams, red, blue, green, and yellow, and there are 4 team maps already available, including a remake of Hydro that takes into account the 4 teams, and a map called Block Fortress. Both of which are very fun, but need work. That is what happens when you're in development. This is a very in-development mod, and very early in development. What is here is very fun to use, but still needs a lot of work to be able to create a fully fledged game. That does not mean that it's not really fun to play right now. This mod uses the original Team Fortress 2 found in the 2007 version of the Orange Box as a base, but they just add on many different new features and beta features using old code that was leaked and new code created by the mod developers to create this unique Team Fortress experience. Upcoming confirmed features for Team Fortress 2 Classic, which means these are features that are currently being worked on but are not implemented into the game right now. There are going to be new game modes, including but not limited to Mercenary Deathmatch, Espionage, VIP mode, and 4 team support for existing game modes. There are new maps and remakes of old Team Fortress Classic maps, including but not limited to Capture the Flag Push, Capture the Flag Well Classic, Capture Point Amaranth, Capture the Flag Kabash, Capture Point and Capture the Flag Avanti, and Deathmatch Compound. Ports of some existing live Team Fortress 2 maps and game modes, including Payload, Payload Race, King of the Hill, and Arena modes, are also set to be released. There is no man versus machine being worked on for this mod. A couple of new classes for certain game modes, including the Civilian, the Guard, the Scientist, the Janitor, and the Deathmatch Mercenary, are being worked on with certain classes. Now, some of these classes only work in Deathmatch, some of these classes only work in Espionage, and some of these classes only work in VIP mode. However, only Deathmatch has a workable prototype in the game right now, so the other 2, Espionage and VIP, are not available to be played right now, but are something that you should very much be excited for. Now, because this is building off of the original vanilla 2007 Team Fortress 2, support for certain features that people have come to expect in TF2, like air blasting and hauling buildings for the engineer, are not available right now, but will be reconfigured and added back into Team Fortress Classic, but retuned and can be disabled by certain server owners. On top of the already new weapons added into the game, there is going to be even more new weapons, including a welding torch, the dynamite pack, the syringe melee for the medic, and a new concept sniper rifle, which does not have a proper name right now. There is going to be a variety of improvements on top of Team Fortress 2 included, including touch-ups and bug fixes made specifically for the mod, and the new Team Fortress 2 Texture Improvement Project's textures will be added in by default. There's also going to be new UI added into the game, including a new class selection screen and a new team selection screen, along with Linux and Mac builds of the mod. There are also going to be new textures, models, particles, and animations added into the the mod overall. There will also be new voice actors for the new characters, such as the civilian, the deathmatch mercenary, and the scientist. There are also going to be alternate versions of existing game modes, such as attack and defend and capture the flag, and invasion capture the flag. Now, there are some features that people are working on slightly, but is in no way going to be in the game at the current time. Nobody knows if these features will be implemented, but they are supposed potential upcoming features. Make sure that you understand all of these might not happen, but are currently being experimented with Team Fortress 2 Classic, including a new menu UI and animated menu backgrounds, vehicles, including motorcycles to be added into certain game modes in Team Fortress 2 Classic, along with new game modes such as hide and seek and domination. It is also proposed that maybe updates to the game will have proper update pages, similar to the way that Valve does their own update pages. They are also proposing redone and re-envisioned tutorial videos for the new game modes, new engineer buildables, the mercenary deathmatch exclusive weapons, and customization for players, mercenaries, and mercenary deathmatch, including customizable wearables, vocal sets, and team coloring. They might be also adding some of the custom weapons from Team Fortress 2 back into Team Fortress 2 Classic, such as the sandwich, the flare gun, and the huntsman, in some way, shape, or form. And there is also a proposed proper inventory system similar to that of Team Fortress 2. These are all potential features, by the way. Keep that in mind. None of these might actually happen, but it is nice to be able to know that they are coming up with many new ideas, and all of these ideas are coming out very quickly. It might take a little bit of a while for the next major Team Fortress 2 Classic update to go live, but that doesn't mean that the people that are working on it are completely out of ideas. Oh, on the contrary, they have a ton of ideas, and many of them haven't even been implemented in any way. So this is a game you very much should get excited about. Although, there are some things that I said in my last video that will not be doing anything related to Team Fortress 2 Classic, including new classes for the original game modes. Only the original 9 classes will remain in game modes like Capture the Flag and Capture Point. A Commando class does not exist. That was something that I just said because I'm stupid, and the Commando class was just something that I called the Deathmatch Mercenary. This mod is also not trying to remove all of Valve's influence, and this mod is in no way anti-Valve. There's not going to be any kind of selling or trading or economic system in place for Team Fortress 2 Classic. Also, most importantly, there will be no hats. Just keep in mind that this mod does not intend to remove Valve's influence on Team Fortress 2. In no way do the developers of Team Fortress 2 Classic hate Valve. All of us love Valve's work, and no way is a Commando class actually being worked on. Keep in mind, the people working on this mod are not professionals, and do not expect this mod to be updated consistently and constantly. This mod, although very cool and seems very exciting, will be updated sporadically due to the fact that many of the people that are working on it have wives. So, please enjoy everything that has been released so far, and look forward to anything that will be released in the future. And please check out this mod. Link is in the description to download it. It is super fun, even in the state that it is currently in. And very interesting to be able to see what kind of potential a community-made version of Team Fortress 2 has. That's all. So that was all the information I can give you about Team Fortress 2 Classic at the current time. I will try and keep everybody up to date with Team Fortress 2 Classic as if it was an official Valve game. And please, everybody go check it out. It may be very bare bones and very early in development, but what they have now is a great example of what the community can do if they put their heads together and try and make something great. So, if you like this video, please check the links in the description. One of them sends you to my Patreon page. If you like these videos and want to support them, please check that out. On top of a lot of cool extra exclusive content you get from Patreon, you are also making it much easier for me to be able to make these videos quicker and with a higher quality. Also, if you like Nintendo and like these videos, also check out the other link in the description to another channel I do called Nintendo News Network, where we make videos that are just like this one, but, you know, Nintendo. So, thanks for watching, guys. As you know, I'm Tyler McVicker. This is Valve News Network. Please check out this mod. It's pretty sweet. And I'm also sorry for getting the stuff wrong. Adios.